Alright guys, this is my very first YouTube video on here for you guys. So bear with me here, but this video is going to be about how you can be profitable using prop firms and not having to necessarily outperform the markets. So I'm not going to talk too much, and let's just get right into the video. So before we talk about everything else, I'm going to be obviously, you could use a lot of other prop firms, but in my opinion, TPT is the best prop firm to use if you're doing the ROI method. Let me explain. So, with these rules, you would get 50K accounts, which would be around $102 each. So, what is that, like 510? 510. $510 for 5 of these funded accounts. So, let me double check. Yeah. So obviously I don't have a code, so I'm not showing my code on here. But for example, use PALs or something like that. 102, 40% off, no activation fees, by the way. So 510 is final. And yeah. So the whole goal after getting these 5 accounts, after you hit the 3K profit goal, after the 5 trading days without hitting the 2K max loss limit, you would get these 5 funded, and we will start from there. So what do you do after you get these 5 funded accounts and hopefully passing them first try, which would only be $510? Your main goal would be the 10K profit. Obviously, if you make 10K in a profit, 10K profit in a single day, that means you get moved to live. So like I would recommend, like, if you're a beginner, only if you're a beginner, you've never like seen a payout, I would do like 9.9K. Goodness, wait. Right, so like 9.9K profit, and then withdraw everything above the buffer. So minus 2100, that's 7.8K. So you can make 7.8K or get a 7.8K payout just like that after investing $510 and still having 4 other funded accounts. So each account, without copy trading them, of course, because you don't want to lose all of them at the same time, you could make 9.9K profit, get a 7.8K payout, and boom, you're already in the green. But for example, if we just like do 10K, you just do 10K just like for the ROI wise, which is gonna, so the numbers all look perfect. You invest $500, you make 10K, and there you go. From 1 account, and you have 4 more other ones, just like that, you're already up by 20 RR. So your return on investment is like insane. So let's calculate this, of course. So if you divide, ooh, why is this so big? So if you do 10K divided by 500, just to make it look perfect, that would be 20 RR. So you're up 20 RR. So that means you have to fail. If you could fail 19 times, and you would still be in the green by $500. So the ROI is clearly there. Like, this is like the best firm you could possibly do this with. And let's put this like into perspective. Let's go into this 15-minute chart on Friday, for example. So for example, you're taking 10 AM shorts. Like for example, you just top tick the fuck out of this, right? You top tick that, and then bang. All you need is not even the full 15-minute candle. Boom. Okay, you don't top tick that. You're like, okay, I'm gonna get in this displacement of this 15-minute, and because it's failing to close below, and boom, 100 points like that. So it really just takes one 15-minute candle to make the 10K profit, because you're gonna do 5 minis. Like me personally, I only do 5 minis. I always do the max leverage, but 5 minis, and not even the whole 15-minute candle, and boom, you are in. You are in. Let me move this a little bit. Let me move myself here temporarily. But yeah, right here. For example, you see this getting wicked. You're like, okay, 5-minute fail to close below or close above. And you're like, okay, I'm gonna short this rejection block. Boom. It only gets 3.5 points of drawdown, and bang, it goes lower from here. Well, this is a PM session, but for example, boom, You would have TP'd at these lows, whatever. 7.5k profited if you do 5 minis because 75. Oh wait, no. But let's put the calculator. My bad. So 75 points times 5 times 20. That would be 7.5k. My bad. Yeah. So that's also minus 2100. That's 5.4k payout. And then like what, times 0.8 because profit split, boom. 4.3k payout, just like that. Off of a $500 investment and still having 4 other accounts to trade. And obviously, even if you blow all of them and on your very last one you make 4.3k, 4.3k minus 510, you're still up 3.7k, and that is how many? So you can have another 7 tries, 7 more max allocations before you break even. So that is like, if you play the ROI game, like, you don't to be profitable with this firm. It really doesn't take that much. Like, it genuinely does not take that much. All it really takes is just one good trade, and then boom, you're already green. You're in. Now, for example, in this trade, like, let's just go over just a quick little, so like right here, you see this 1 minute, you're like, okay, if it fails to inverse, I'll get in this short, and as you can see here, it does fail to inverse. So like, for example, you get in this close, this displacement candle, you have like what, 20 points of drawdown on each account. If you do 5 minis, bang, 100 points, bang, you're 10k right there. There's a 10k trade in approximately 6 minutes worth of holding. So like, if this is not like the easiest way, like, I mean, for example, fine, you blow your account, you're like, okay, like right here, you're like, oh my gosh, we're gonna get on this like little trade right here. You top tick, oops, wrong thing, and then it comes back up and just destroys your stop loss, and you're like, okay, that's -1. Okay, no worries, you have 4 more in your bank, and you're like, all right. For example, you're like, okay, it like, you take this short, it goes 5k green, comes back up and destroys your intraday stop loss. You're like, okay, because it trails intraday. You're like, okay, let's re-enter. Bang, 20 points, 10k, boom. You have 2 accounts extra, and one of these accounts hit 10k. Like, I don't know. In my opinion, like, you don't even have to be able to, like, you can see the displacement candle and you're like, okay, I'm in this. Okay, it's gonna inverse anyway. 20 points, stop loss at the highs. We have SMT here. Okay, bang. Like, it doesn't really take that much. Like, if you just, I wouldn't call this the G word. Like, if you're doing that, if you're doing the G word, then whatever. Like, it's still possible to be profitable using just this firm, like the way that I just explained it. So basically, you just have 5 tries to make 10k, or you're just down 500 and you just get another set and just keep trying, because eventually it's gonna bang and you're gonna be green, and you have like so many tries to just be green using this method. So obviously, I don't want to make this video for too long. There's really not much else I can explain, but yeah, just for this video, I just used TPT as an example. Let me put myself back over here. But obviously, there's other firms like MyFinna Futures, Apex, Alpha, like all those, like Tradeify, Lucid, so many, and they all have different rules. So like, you just have to see like what's the best way of going around those rules. But in my opinion, TPT is the best if you're playing the ROI game. And yeah, this is honestly the best way to play the ROI game, to be profitable with prop firms, and not necessarily outperform the markets, because yeah, that's really it. If you have any questions on anything else, if y'all have any other video suggestions, please let me know, and I will do that, because I'm here to be as useful as possible for you guys. And yeah, let me know, guys. We'll catch you in the next video.